Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular?
It's Drogba!
Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Guardiola. Pepe. Stam. Pele. Adriano. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Guardiola. Solot does really well to win the ball there. And he's managed to get free. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Pele. Beckenbauer. And it's Nesta. Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola. Just eases him off the ball. Looking to play him in. Floated through. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Out of play for a throw. And he's been shifted off it. Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe. Beckenbauer. And it's Zanetti. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Pele. That's Guardiola. Adriano. Beckenbauer. And here's Mbappe. Timber clears without hesitation. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Timber. And it's Drogba. Pelé. And here's Mbappe. Pelé looking to be a menace in the final third. Adriano. Howson. Gerrard. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Thinks one through, now it's Vinicius Junior. Surlot, that is a brilliant interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on.
And the shot! That's another chance! It's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Gabon are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Beckenbauer. And it's been played through.
Oh, really well played.
And he's running through. Kadiolu deals with that comfortably. Ball's gone out of play. Pelé looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's a good ball. Adriano receives it in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Wriggles his way through. He has found the way through. And it's made its way to him. Pings in across.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found Drogba! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. That's good running with the ball. Always goal side. Great chance! And that should get the job done. We've got 5 minutes till half-time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Drogba, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Guardiola is the team's great visionary. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And this is Adriano. Guardiola. Now Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Timber. And it's Gerrard. It's destined for the flank. Nesta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Arsenal finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. That gets us going once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
But... And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Drogba threads one in. Charlotte. O'Reilly is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And that's gone loose. Charlotte. Nesta tries to clear. Mbappe. Pele. Zanetti. Pele. Beckenbauer. Kadiolu. Now it's Charlotte. That's good play. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Not the most convincing of passes. Arsenal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Now it's Pele. Almost an hour gone. He's a sharp little ball here. Look at the space here. Oh, he's on chance! In he goes again. And a neat finish. Arsenal are level. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Stam is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. He can run onto that, and he is dashed. Big chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Now it's Charlotte. And this is Drogba. Nesta.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Attention, changement.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Gerrard. Vinicius Junior. Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Zanetti. Paz. Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
This is a promising build-up. Adriano, given the lift of his goal, distributed tidily. Ball swung in, and it's been hooked away. Howson. Timber.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Beckenbauer produces the perfect tackle there. Paz looking to receive it in space. He's shifting through the gap. And a chance! Oh, it's coming out, and the keeper couldn't hold it. So what can they make of this? He's picked his way through.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
That has not gone well. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that was vital.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. We are into overtime. Caggiolu carries the ball down the right. He's got away, delivers the ball. Impressive jump! And he hits the net! They have stolen level at the last! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. That's that, the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we...
Chance for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal finding themselves shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Knocks it out wide. Fernando Torres takes a shot! Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, good spread. Zanetti. Hazard. And this is Ibrahimovic! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Arsenal have their lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Howson. Now it's Torres. And here's Gerrard. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Beckenbauer has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. O'Reilly. And the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, what a mistake! And that's a throw-in. Pepe. Stam. Guardiola. Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic. Nice looking ball. And he was quick to react. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And he's definitely... Mbappe! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Impressive jump! Nearly, but not quite.
Beckenbauer is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now it's Messi. Hazard, can he get it through? Makaleli. And it's Gerrard. O'Reilly. O'Reilly, who's set up one goal so far. Beckenbauer. And he's intervened well there. Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Azar. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And Pepe, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Pepe. Azar, very much a man of this moment. Gerrard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Guardiola. O'Reilly. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. And he's quick to return it. And he welcomes it in. Terrific! Oh, it's hit the post. Well, that pass isn't the best. Iniesta. Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted.
And
it's Hazard.
has been indicated.
Ibrahimovic. Makaleli. Bellingham. Messi. Bellingham. And that is expertly dealt with. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Arsenal leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Hazard. Beckenbauer can so cleverly bypass the press. Iniesta. Mbappe is onto this. Makaleli. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Torres. Now it's Messi. Cafu. Cafu drives forward on the overlap. Cafu. He has found the way through. Cross goes in. Getting up there! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Fernando Torres is offering a wry smile there.
He leaps for it! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And this is Torres. This is a promising build-up. Distributed tidily. Guardiola is always looking to break lines. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zanetti. And it's Iniesta. And this is Messi. Bellingham. That is a brilliant interception. Guardiola. Ibrahimovic. Great vision. And he's in on goal. Shoots! And the ball's... And another try! Well taken goal. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's found a way past. O'Reilly's towering header! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough, and Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. It's a good run he's making out on the left. In by Messi. That has been knocked clear. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
So,
13,
third corner of the game.
Hazard. Number 3.
And he can clear it away.
Number 2.
Santos really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Platini.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mbappe! And there's a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's been shifted off it. Santos needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking to play him in. Look at the space here. Chance! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against England.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Cruyff, and this is Cruyff. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vieira. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cafu. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. Arsenal controlling the possession in this early phase. Now it's Seedorf. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Beckenbauer. Ball played for Nesta. And it's Vieira. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Great vision. He's had a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Adriano. That has been slung wide. Arsenal already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
O'Reilly running with intent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zola. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pepe. And it's O'Reilly. Ball is over the line. Guardiola. 15 minutes till half-time. O'Reilly. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's Zanetti. Beckenbauer. And it's Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. And chance for a shot! A temporary retreat here.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And play cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Short changes him with that pass. Might be danger here.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
O'Reilly. Pepe. Guardiola. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking for options for move. And a chance! And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Pete.
And we've reached half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Arsenal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution in progress.
So we're off again. Vieira. Beckenbauer. Guardiola. And Pepe. Nesta is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Space for him to turn and look. He's found a way through. And a shot! He's got away with one there. Guardiola. Beckenbauer. Opts for safety. Nesta. Pepe, a picture of focus and alertness. Adriano! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it. And here's Zola. Some really good ball movement. And it's made its way to him. Good read, needed to be. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Guardiola. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer, who's set up one goal so far. Looking tidy in possession here. Brilliantly cut out. Gerrard. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Luis Suarez. And it's Seedorf. Can he get it through? Luis Suarez. Oh, that was vital. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Beckenbauer. That'll be a throw.
Zola. Now O'Reilly. And it's Guardiola. He's played it back. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. England are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cruyff. Pepe. And it's Nesta. Mbappe. Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Guardiola. Stam. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's onside. They're urging him to shoot. Showing good feet. Zanetti. And it's Vieira. Knocks it out wide. It's Luis Suarez! Another one of football's and how moments.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Nesta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? Seedorf. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Gerrard. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Played out wide. Zola. Oh, what is having a shot?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And it's
There will be
O'Reilly.
1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Gives it back. This is a promising build-up. Gerrard. And we're done. Arsenal are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserved.